Fraudsters use scam texts and calls to target millions of people across Scotland and the rest of the UK every year, with some criminals impersonating HMRC in a bid to steal personal details and money from victims. Scammers pretending to be from HMRC often ask people to fill out a self-assessment tax return before the deadline in January, with texts often including a dangerous link that shares details with fraudsters if visited. In a bid to help anyone facing a potential HMRC text scams, experts at Take Payments have detailed the signs you should look out for and how to avoid falling victim to the fraudulent attempts. HMRC scam signs to look out for: unsolicited messages regarding refunds, unexpected text messages regarding any form of financial payment or actual should be considered suspicious. This is particularly important if the language used in the message encourages urgency. It is key to remember that HMRC will never ask for your bank details or any personal information over text message. Spelling and grammar mistakes: spelling and grammar mistakes, even ones in broken English in some cases, are a telltale sign to look out for. These mistakes could give away that the message or email is not legitimate. The message is from a suspicious number. HMRC and other trusted bodies will not usually send official communication from a mobile number. It is important to always check the number the message has been sent from if you are concerned. You can also use a phone number lookup service online to search for the mobile number. The experts add, if the number begins with 07 or is withheld, treat it as suspicious and don't open any included links. Be aware that the number 60,263 has been closely linked to fraudsters impersonating HMRC. Background noise that sounds artificial on calls. Previously, fraudsters have attempted to scam using an automated phone call claiming to be HMRC filing a lawsuit against you for tax evasion. Some fraudsters are using AI to produce these automated calls. Scammers often use background sounds to give the impression they are calling from a specific location, like a call center. However, if these sounds seem looped, overly consistent, or don't match the context of the call, they could be artificially added post-production to lend authenticity to the scam. Actual calls usually have clear sound quality without inconsistent or intrusive background noises, the experts explain. Join the Daily Records WhatsApp community here and get the latest news sent straight to your messages. How to try and avoid HMRC scam. There are some ways to help avoid being targeted by scammers. For example, you should never send money via bank transfer to unknown sources. Some scammers request tax rebate payments via bank or wire transfer or through methods such as PayPal. However, these methods are designed to be used to pay known sources, such as family and friends, and are not intended to be used by trusted organizations. These methods do not include fraud protection measures. You should also look out for two-factor authentication, with this being a key security feature when making online payments. Avoid sharing your personal details or information online and work to protect your information. Fraudsters often use insecure payment gateways to access details, such as your 4-digit card PIN and banking information. Having personal details like your phone number and email address publicly available on social media or websites make you a much easier target for hackers. Ensure that this information is hidden so that you can better protect yourself. Paul Cooper, head of technology delivery at Take Payments, said, "A recent report by NatWest found that phishing scams, Fake emails, calls or texts which claim to be from legitimate organizations, are the most common type of scam in the UK in 2023. Second most common are trusted organisations scams. 21% of Brits have been targeted by a criminal impersonating a trusted organisation like HMRC this year. In fact, HMRC scams have become so prevalent that the government has been forced to put out an official scam warning for the 12 million people in the UK expected to submit a self-assessment tax return before the deadline on the 31st of January 2024. Multiple scam texts, emails and phishing calls have been doing the rounds recently, claiming to be from HMRC. The fake messages claim the respondent either owes money, is owed a refund from HMRC or needs to update their details to avoid being accused of tax evasion. The messages invite you to click a link with the aim of extracting personal information to steal money. Fraudsters are taking advantage of the current unstable economic conditions by offering inviting tax rebate opportunities. HMRC has already received more than 130,000 scam reports this year, and efforts from scammers are only set to escalate as the tax return deadline nears. Don't miss the latest news from around Scotland and beyond. Sign up to our daily newsletter.